Imagine a world where our beloved pets are always safe and secure, where we can protect them effortlessly while giving them the freedom to explore. Keeping our pets safe is really very important. We understand the importance of pet protection, which is why we have developed a groundbreaking solution. Introducing Tracksy, a revolutionary pet tracking system that ensures the safety of our furry little companions. With Tracksy, we can get instant SMS alerts if our pet goes beyond a predefined boundary so they can act quickly. And there is more. Traxi provides the owner's voice to their pet through a special feature asking them to return home. So, say hello to the world where pets roam freely yet are always within our reach. Traxi, because every pet deserves protection.
We learned quite a lot of concepts and learnings. Some of the important ones was how the GPS module worked. So a GPS module is just a device that gives you the longitude and latitude values of the exact location. It gives us in NMEA sentences, and to get the exact longitude and latitude values, we had to use a library called the Tiny GPS, which is developed by Michael Hart. Originally, we did not get desired results, and because there was no proper signal for the GPS module. So we learned that we get better results when we do it in open areas and on terraces. And then we were originally using this Neo 6M GPS module, which did not give us required results. It was giving us a lot of chunk data. So then we switched to another GPS module called the SIM28, which is currently being used in our project. Find the origin and the maximum distance allowed for the pet to move around. Then we use the Haversine distance formula to calculate the distance between the pet and the origin. And then once the pet crosses that virtual boundary, the GSM module kicks in and it sends in notifications to the owner's phone. This is done with the help of a 2G SIM and also the AP commands. And then to grab the attention of the pet, we use the MP3 module with a speaker to play the sound of the owner. And this was done very carefully as the MP3 module required careful setup. The GSM module had some latency issues that caused a slight delay in receiving the SMS signal.
So let's delve into the coding part that we have made for the Tracksy module. Here we are inputting all the libraries that we will be needing. First two are the software serial connections, and the third one is the tiny G++ module through which we will be getting latitude and longitude. This library is developed by Michael Hart, and the fourth one is used for the functioning of MP3 model, DF robot, DF player mini. Next, we do the string declaration phone, in which we will be showing the owner's phone number to which we will be sending the SMS alert. Here we are generating the SIM 900, defining it RX and TX. Again, we are naming the all the libraries that we have used. Here we are also we are naming over here the MP3 serial. Here is the important part. We are making sure all the predefined data is particularly correct. Here the 25. This is the maximum distance up to which the boundary is allowed. If the object crosses it, like we get the SMS alert and the owner's voice. I could also show you this is the origin. I mean, we are working at the Kaisal Hostel, IIT Gandhinagar, India, and we are over here. And when we go to this side, this is the 25 mark. When the object crosses it, we'll get the alert and the voice. So according to me, we should be getting the alert over here or the here, as it depends upon the GPS accuracy. Coming back to the code, we have initial latitude longitude origin point, and we are getting latitude and longitude by these variables. Here are the functions that we'll be using: get GPS, get distance, send alert. Get GPS gets the GPS information like latitude and longitude from the tiny G++ library. Get distance uses that information that we got from the previous function and calculates the distance between the origin and the current location. Send alert has two parts: SMS and the voice. Owner's voice will be played through the MP3 and the speaker, and the SMS will be sent via the SIM 900A using attention commands. Let's go to the setup. Serials have been begun. Setting up the SIM 900 to work upon using 80 commands. Setting up the MP3 module to play the MP3 like owner's voice. Into the loop, we get current location using these functions like latitude, longitude, and this has been implemented using the tiny G++. As you can see, GPS, GPS, like we have named the Michael Hart's library. Here we go, like the get distance. Here we are implementing the Hariharan function, like getting the distance between 2 points using their longitudes and latitudes, as you can see over here. This is the main function, send alert. When the object crosses the boundary, first we will be playing the MP3 file, like the owner's voice, to come back to home. Like in this case, we are using "Hey Bobby, come back to home." And the second part is the SMS part, and we are using attention commands, like as you can see, through which the SIM 900 sends SMS to the owner's phone mentioning that alert, the pet is outside the fence. That's it. So here is the practical implementation of the Tracksy model that we have made. So here is the speaker, MP3 module, GPS module SIM28, Arduino Uno, SIM 900A for GSM module. This will be getting the location data, this will be manipulating the data, and will be checking whether it's higher than the boundary or not, and this will be sending to our phone the alert. This will be the voice, it will be providing the owner's voice to make sure that the pet returns to home. Here we have the voltage regulator to convert 9 volt from this battery to 5 volt to power this GSM module. So let's also, I forgot to tell that we have a power bank to power the circuit beneath it. Now let's power the circuit. As you can see, we have the lightings over here, pretty clear. 3 seconds over here as well. Now let's go. This is the origin point that I have set in the code. As you can see, as you have already shown, here is the boundary that we have. So let's move ahead and go see what happens. Acha, we came outside the boundary. That's we were getting the voice over here. Hey Bobby, as you can see. Come back to home, buddy. Now let's check our phone. What way we have got? Hey Bobby, come back to home. Come back to home. We also got the. We have got Bobby alert. Alert, the pet is outside the fence. Bobby alert. When we click, we also have the link over it, which we can check over it. Come back to home, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah. So our project is basically a device that gives a practical solution to a problem that many pet owners face. That is to know their pet location all the time. Now our device will alert when the pet crosses a certain boundary. So it gives a sense of reliability and also peace of mind for the pet owner. We included a GPS module, a GSM module, and a speaker module, making it a reliable monitoring system. We as a group brainstormed a couple of ideas where we thought we could improve on in our project. A few of them were, we thought that this can not only be used for pets but also can be used for babies and old age people. We could integrate a camera module to provide visuals to the owner when required, and also make a user-friendly mobile app to give inputs and get SMS.